Hey guys, I'm Mojo Mayhem. Welcome back to another Saucy Mayhem video. And today, I'm going to give you an expert tutorial on how to be a no-lifer. But before we begin, we're going to have to assume that at least one person who watches this is going to be thinking, what is that? So just to make sure that I'm clear enough that even a fetus could understand me, I'm going to give you a couple definitions. Depending on which search result you click, the explanations will vary. Urban Dictionary defines a no-lifer as someone who doesn't work and has no friends except online. I personally think that this definition, while accurate, does not fully encompass the meaning that many people who use the term are attempting to convey. As the term implies, a no-lifer doesn't have a life. They don't enjoy the same things that people who have lives do. With that explanation out of the way, let's get to the detailed step-by-step instructions for how you can become a no-lifer in just 5 easy steps provided by the world's leading expert in the field, myself. Step 1. Don't work. So as we saw with the Urban Dictionary definition, not working is one of the most important aspects of being a no-lifer. It's also one of the easiest parts of the no-lifestyle, because it takes way more effort to actually work than it does to do nothing. Of course, the main problem with not working is not getting paid. This problem can be dealt with in a couple of ways. The first way is to try to find a job where you can get paid to do nothing. While this isn't easy, it has been done before. A job where you can skirt by doing the bare minimum is also acceptable. If you're actually good at something to the point where doing it is so easy for you that it doesn't feel like work, you're golden. Just make sure you never put too much effort into anything. Another way to deal with not having an income is to go without food. While this is unhealthy, denying your body the basic things that it needs in order to live is a textbook no-lifer thing to do. Not eating is also a great way to lose weight, but that's not really important, because to be a no-lifer, you don't usually want to have a healthy weight. You really want to be either too fat or too skinny. Which brings us to our next step. Step 2. Don't have any friends. So this step should also be pretty easy unless you get lonely, which you do, because everyone does, but actually distancing yourself from people and not being close enough with anyone until you're alone couldn't be easier. The easiest way to ruin a relationship is with a lack of communication, so if you're not good at talking to people, this will be a breeze for you. You'll be left behind and forgotten before you know it. The most important thing to look out for with this step is dealing with loneliness. I don't really have a definitive solution for this, but one thing you can do is to get a hobby and just try to spend time doing something that you enjoy. So now that you don't have a job and you don't have any friends, you're ready to move on to the next step. Step 3. Don't go outside. In today's world, I actually think most people have already got this one down, but I'm still going to talk about it because there is a proper way to do this, and it really is essential to being a no-lifer. So on the surface, not going outside seems simple, and it is, but many people struggle to maintain insideness for a prolonged period of time. You may find yourself itching to book a vacation, go for a bicycle ride, or take a walk in the sun. The answer is always no, just don't do it. If you still feel the need to go outside, it's possible that you're just not cut out to be a no-lifer. Also note that an important part of staying inside is to darken your indoor environment. Make sure to eliminate any sources of light, which includes both artificial lighting, such as lamps, and natural light, which is sunlight. The sun is the natural enemy of all no-lifers, but luckily its evil rays of death can be avoided by closing the blinds on any and all windows and never opening them again. Alright, let's move on. Step 4. Have poor health. So, if you've been following this step so far, you may notice that both your mental and physical health have declined. This is actually perfect, because it's exactly how a no-lifer is supposed to be. You've probably got anxiety and depression because you have no friends. You stink horribly because you haven't showered. Your diet consists entirely of junk food. You're covered in greasy hair. You've got bad breath. and your overall hygiene is just so inexcusable that you instantly repel anyone within a 10-mile radius. But you don't have to worry about that, because there's no one around to witness how disgustingly ugly you are, and there never will be. If you feel that this accurately describes you, you're ready for the final step. Step 5. Waste all your time. There are about 1 billion ways to waste time, and if you're watching this video right now, you're already familiar with one of them. The internet provides an endless vacuum that you can use to suck the life out of yourself by the hour. But if that's still not enough for you, I suggest that you start reading some fine literature, by which I mean comic books and manga, playing video games, watching anime, and if you're the creative type, you could try writing or making some art, I guess. But everyone has their own interests, and yours may not align with mine, which is fine. If you've made it this far and you've completed the steps, I'd like to give you a half-hearted congratulations, a sincere apology, and a worried look, because you're officially been recognized by me as a no-lifer. I've been Mojo Mayhem, and remember, this is Saucy Mayhem.